Good evening, everybody. Your favorite aspiring classicist here, a wandering author, reminding you that we are all the authors of our own lives. As always, my message remains the same: spend less, live more, earn your freedom with frugality. And today we're going to be going over Chapter 10 of Book 5 of Aristotle's Nicomachean Ethics, where he discusses equity and its relationship to justice. We have next to speak of equity and the equitable, and of their relation to justice and to what is just, respectively. For upon examination, it appears that justice and equity are neither absolutely identical nor generically different. Sometimes, it is true, we praise equity and the equitable man, so much so that we even apply the word equitable as a term of approval to other things besides what is just, and use it as the equivalent of good. But if we think about it, it is strange that justice and equity are different. If they are different, then one of them is good and the other is bad. But if they are both good, they are the same thing. Justice and equity, therefore, are the same thing and both are good, though equity is the better. Aristotle's logic in this section, to me, is not super clear. The source of the difficulty is that equity, though just, is not legal justice, but a rectification of legal justice. So equity is like whenever people get what they deserve in business relations or in any kind of trade. The reason for this is that the law is always a general statement. So literally, like, laws are always general. Yet there are cases which it is not possible to cover in a general statement, and this does not make it a wrong law, for the error is not in the law, nor in the lawgiver, but in the nature of the case. So laws can't necessarily be written to cover every single possible case. There's always the particular details that matter, and the flaw, that doesn't make that the law is wrong. It's in the nature of the case. When therefore the law lays down a general rule, and thereafter a case arises which is an exception to the rule, it is then right. So the law is correct. Hence, while the equitable is just and is superior to one sort of justice, it is not superior to absolute justice. This is the essential nature of the equitable. It is a rectification of the law where law is defective because of its generality. Okay, so equity is what you get whenever you are good, even when the law doesn't require you to be. I believe that's what Aristotle is saying. For what is itself indefinite can only be measured by an indefinite standard, like the leaden rule used by lesbian builders. And he means literally like builders from the island of Lesbos, who famously used a leaden ruler. Hashtag perfect rules don't exist. It is now plain what the equitable is, and that it is just, and that it is superior to one form of justice. And from this, it is clear what the equitable man is. He is one who by choice and habit does what is equitable, and who does not stand on his rights unduly, but is content to receive a smaller share, although he has the law on his side. So, let me repeat that for you guys. The equitable man. He is the one who by choice and habit does what is equitable, and who does not stand on his rights unduly, but is content to receive a smaller share, although he has the law on his side. So, be content. And the disposition described is equity. It is a special kind of justice, not a different quality altogether. So equity is a special kind of justice, and it's a particular attitude that you have whenever the law's on your side, but you still give away some of your share, which could be yours. And tomorrow we'll finish up with chapter 11 of book 5, and we'll be done talking about justice, finally. And then we can move on to book 6 of Aristotle's Nicomachean Ethics. But yeah, it's pretty good. I hope you guys appreciate the the whiteboard. I know it's probably hard to see what's on it, but I like making them, and it's fun writing the content for this stuff, so I'm going to keep doing it. Anyways, that's all I've got for you guys today. I know it's probably a pretty short video, but every single one of them can't be 15 minutes long. This is Wandering Author, here to remind you, or ask you, what are you doing in order to inspire, uplift, and empower your local community today? Because this world isn't changing unless we all do our part, and you can count on me to do mine daily. Until next time, I love y'all.